MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Matthew Boyd gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Stepping up now, George Springer. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home.
Ball in.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 2-2. Fouled off. Two 2-2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. The 3-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate now, Michael Brantley. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. Line drive, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. 1 run scores, and that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. 1 pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Alvarez, the runner at third. Correa at second with 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Ivan Nova, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 43, Ivan Nova.
Martin Maldonado will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ready with the 1-1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros lead it 5-0. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
At the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward the veteran outfielder George Springer.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now, Jose Altuve. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Candelario battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Scope ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Kristen Stewart. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Batting 7.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So striding in, Nico Goodrum, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Greinke comes set. 1-2 on its way.
2-2.
Misses. Ball 2. Back up the middle. Reined in. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Yordan Alvarez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-1.
The count, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now, Carlos Correa. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 10.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Now that.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. The 1-1 home. Three runs already home here. Hot shot toward third. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 8 and the Tigers nothing. Into the box now, Victor Reyes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
One gone here in the Detroit third. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Last breath for the Tigers. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Astros get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. The Houston Astros came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Zach Greinke gets the W on the mound. Matthew Boyd couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs.